Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Godly Lesota, and today I'll be talking about how to demo trade on pocket option. I'll be teaching you guys how to do demo trades on pocket option because demo trading on pocket option and live option actually works the same way. It's the same data. So I'll be using my inside bar as a case example for the demo trading and 1 hour time frame. There is something I've noticed with pocket option. Pocket option normally refreshes itself when normally refreshes itself if you are on the 1 minute time frame, 5 minute time frame. Whenever there is 5 minutes, it reverts back. So if you are back testing using it, you might actually get stopped out and you just roll back to the first stage. But using the 1 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame, we have to wait for 4 hours before the time frame will actually refresh. So if you want to back test for the 1 hour, this is where you go to candles. This is for the candles. Then your time frame, look for what? The 1 hour. And then that's it. Then you scroll. The time is 13:08. So this is 1 o'clock. So before the time will be refreshing by 2 o'clock. So definitely if you're back testing, you have to set both you will write number one, your wins, then you will write the date, then you will write the time, you write actual time it is, and then using the 1 hour, normally 1 hour is the time it normally expires because this is OTC. It's not like the normal trading. This is quick trading. It expires in the space of 1 hour, not like normal forex. And also this one gives you an advantage too. It gives very very good advantage in the sense of those strategies that don't work normally. They don't work normally on trading pairs. This when you are onboarded into forex, there are these concepts they teach you for you to grasp how forex work, like the inside bar, for example, head and shoulder. Those ones they work they always work against retailers. But here on Gold OTC, on pocket option, they will work because it takes 10, 20, 30 minutes for your trade to run. But using this one as an example, you might actually be able to get just one candle. You look for one candle that exists in all those patterns you see. Look for one candle that exists in all of them. Then use that one to back test. That is what I am doing here for my inside bar. So I'll be moving. This is how to do your back test. So as a good trader, you need to have a lot of data. Data is the lifeblood of a trader. You need data. So you'll be starting from 2020. If you want to backtest, start from 2024 because you need like a good strategy needs up to 1,000 backtested trades. 1,000. Anything less than 1,000 is it's not much. It's not much. You need more than 1,000. For me, I have up to 365 and counting. And also for my other strategies, I have more than 1,000. You need 1,000 backtested strategies to be able to know that it works. And also years too. So you can start from, if it is 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, you can start from 1972, 1973, older, older times. Okay, so we move. And while you're doing this, make sure that you have your journal down with you, that is down, because you're going to be doing everything as fast as possible. You're going to be backtesting very, very good strategies that work as fast as possible because you're working based on time. And your eyes need to be very, very sharp. Very, very sharp. So when I was doing my inside bar backtesting, I used the 1 hour. So there is it. This is 2024 06. So let me go to the first I want to use the first of that month. Okay, first of fifth. We're looking for first of fifth. This is first of fifth. Yeah, this is first of fifth. Now, what are we looking for inside bar? You have to be very, very fast. This would have been an inside bar, but no, this candle stepped over it, so it's negated. This would have been a mother candle. Why this would have been a baby candle, but it is negated. This one did not work. No, did not work. No, 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 no. Yes, this is it. Okay, no, 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 no. He stepped above. No, 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 no. Stepped above. I'm looking for the very, very the one that you can actually call an inside bar, and you will know it's an inside bar. If you can see it, you can see it. If you cannot see it, you cannot see it. But I will show you. This is it. This, my friend, is an inside bar candle. This is the mother candle. This is the baby candle. Now, when we are trading inside bar, we said you have to wait for what a breakout. The market must break out, and then in that position that it breaks out from, if you are going aggressive, you might enter immediately it breaks out. If you are going conservative, you might wait for a return. If you are going very, very slow, you might wait for market to break above the previous low or above the previous high. But me, I am using the aggressive stroke conservative, in the sense that I will have to wait for a breakout. This is a breakout of these two. This is the mother candle and this is the baby candle, and then this is a breakout, and then I wait, and then I enter here. This is where I enter. I place a sell here, set it to 40 minutes. If you check your candles, it normally takes 40 minutes. On an average of 100, you take 100 candles, sparse them out. If you check each of those candles, it normally takes 40 minutes, and the candle is done for that whole day. The remaining moves it is doing is just consolidation. I'm not saying 100 candles, 100 of them, no. I'm saying a set of candles. If you pick 500 candles, inside that 500, you find 300 that obey this rule I'm telling you right now. So I set my time to 40 minutes, set my amount. Though my amount is fixed, your amount will be fixed in this section, in the sense that you are trying to grow $20 to $40. So you are not going to be, your risk management is not something you don't play with risk management here. You are not a gambler. You are a trader. You are somebody who, you are not looking at day. You're not looking at one good day. You are looking at months. One good month, second good month, break even month, good month, good month, good month. That is what a good trader is focusing on. So my risk is always set at 3. I don't change it. If I'm going to be trading, because this is a demo of 50,000, I'm training myself to be able to do what? To trade a $10 account, $20 account. $10 account, $20 account, I'll be using $2, 1.5. That is all. If I should grow a $10 account to $20, then my risk will have to change from 1.5 to what? To $2. So you should be very, very calculative, because that $1.5, if you calculate it, according to my strategy, it gives you 6 losing trades. So if you calculate 1.5 times 6 losing trades, you know how much that is. So I need something that I can be able to withstand that 6 losing trades, and also boost my account back, so that even though I go through that 6 losing trades, I can be able to come up again with what I have. So that is what you are actually going to be backtesting for too. You're going to be backtesting a lot of things. So for this one now, this is a win. This is a win. And then after this one now, the inside bar candle says after it breaks out, you have to wait for it to what? To break out of here, which it did here. But we are not doing that, because we know that 9 times out of 10, inside bar candle will give you one win or 2 wins, but will give you hundreds of losses. Okay, now this is another one. this, this, and this. Just have an eye for it. This is the mother bar, this is the inside bar. This is a breakout, this is a breakout. According to my strategy, it says that if it creates a wick, I'll have to do nothing and do what? And wait for a candle to close above or below the already created wicks. So this candle came here and did what? And closed above below here. What I'll be doing is doing what? I'll be going at sell. I'll be selling here. So merely looking at this, you know that this is what? This is a loss. So you write that one down. Number two, you write loss. Then you write your date 3/05/2024 06 o'clock. You write that one down because later you'll be calculating everything for that one. But that one, if you don't have an idea of that one, you can get ideas about that one, about how to calculate your risks and everything. Also calculate your win rate. For this one, I have a win rate of 58%. 58% win rate. Yes, another one. This is what? This is the mother bar. This is the baby bar. I will call it the baby bar. Mother, baby. This one, this one went up but did not what? Did not close above it. So I'm waiting for this. Now, according to my strategy, it says that if it sweeps up, it tries to do what? It tries to break out, but did not break out. This is an incomplete breakout. I will have to wait for another 1 hour candle to do what? To close above that candle or below that candle. So I'll have to wait for another candle to close above this. Then once it does that, I will now enter there. So I'll be able to see three green candle. This one, another green candle here, and another one. This is the one I will enter. But I did not do that. That is why you need to be able to backtest. Then you'll be able to know things that work and things that does not work. So I will now have to wait because you did not do that here. I will now be looking for what? Opposite direction. Now, opposite direction, he came here and he did what? And he created a wick. Patience. He created a wick. Our strategy says that what? We will have to wait for market to do what? Create a candle that will close above or below the wick. Thank you. Now he comes here and he closes here. What am I supposed to do? I place sell here and I'll do what? 40 minutes. Don't forget your 40 minutes must be static. I also look at it every time you want to trade. Then it goes down. This is what? A win. You see, we have one win, one loss, one win. This one is 04/05/2024 05 So you now you'll be able to calculate and know that this strategy will work or it will not work. You write everything down, write all your data down. Now, also there's another thing that you need to take note of. If you notice, this is an inside bar. This is another inside bar. This is another inside bar. You get my point now, ba? So how do you do this? You have to make a rule that when an inside bar has been seen or has been observed, no any other inside bar should be looked at except no any other inside bar should be looked at until the market has done everything specified with your strategy on that inside bar, which means after I've looked at this one, I will not be looking at this one. I will not be looking at this one until I get either a win or a loss on that. So this is 13:20. You'll be looking at time and you'll be very, very fast. So as you are gathering it, you are gathering data. You are gathering it, you are gathering data. This is 2024. You can go as far back as possible. As far back as possible. If you want, it's not as far back as possible. But you need to be looking at your time. You need to be looking at your time. So, and also another thing is you should be looking at most of all these higher time frame so that it will give you time to be able to backtest. I think higher time frame will give you time to be able to backtest. If you're backtesting with the 4 hour, we have to take 4 hours before the candle will refresh itself. So before then, you must have backtest at least enough data. And then your eyes, while doing it, your eyes will get used to it. Practice makes perfect. For me, my eyes have gotten used to it that if I just look at the candle, even though I'm sleeping, I know my inside bar candle already, sharp, sharp. Even my own candle, I normally trade on gold, the normal trading market. I know my candle. It makes it very, very easier for me. So that is what you should be looking out for. Practice make perfect. Perfect makes you what? Perfection. That's what I have to say. So for that, I'll be closing this chapter. This is another one I took today. Today being what? 7th June on Sunday. This is the one I took, and it was a win. Though actually I calculated 40 minutes, but I entered in late. So when I entered in late, it was already 12:35. So I had to reduce my time to 30 minutes. You see? So you have to be very, very time conscious too. So because you see it like this, doesn't mean you should just come and enter the 40 minutes. No, you should be looking at time also. I have to wait for 12:30 for the new candle to open. The new candle opened and then do what? I saw a small shift up. 12:30, I entered the sell and then it went down and it was a win for me. So that's what you should be looking out for. You should always be looking out for, and you should always be time conscious. Time conscious, time conscious. If not, you lose money here. And your aim is not what? It's not to make money now. It's to be able to place trades every day that works every day. Then at the end of the month, you calculate how much you brought in and then calculate how much you are taking out. That's what you're doing. And we're doing it with what? With minimal capital. You're not dumping big money here, just $10, $20. That's how you are learning it. If you are after you have done your back testing, do not enter after you have done your back testing. All right, thank you and God bless you and good trading.